What's up, Trends? TaikunZ here. As of recording this video, it has already been announced that the global version will have the Christmas event. So, if you want to check out the Christmas event contents here, you might as well log on to the global version of the game because it'll be out pretty much soon. So, without further ado, let's get started. And here's the login bonus for this week. So to start things off, we're almost getting the exact same things as Japanese Unison League when it comes to Xmas content. So for example, we have the lobby here, and then the cosmetic shop. Let's go there now. Also, I have a guild battle, but let me just showcase this first before I deal with it. So here, it costs 5 gems. I'm gonna get the beanie because I like that. Then we have this. More casual clothes, winter clothes. Really nice. And then there's older cosmetics too from last year's. And then here we have the new furniture for this year. So we have an animated rocking chair, then a coat hanger, snowman, and then a fireplace. That's pretty much it. So the stats are here. You can also have them in global version now. And then these are the returning FP spawn stuff. As you can see here, go get the reindeer carbuncle. It's nice. Oh, yeah. So something new is that we have pet cosmetics. Next up, we have Mischievous Santa Descends. As you can tell from the banner, it's already out in Global UL. So the monster this time is called Klurul. And then I checked between the both versions, and they have the same skills and potentials. The Japanese notices, however, has this early artwork of them. Pretty nice. And then we have the treasure spawns. So this time around, it's Maria, and she's also out on Global UL now. So here are the treasure box contents, and then here are the skills. And if you want to see the potentials here are the following potentials. There's no changes between the global version and the Japanese version. And then there's also the new weapons for this year. So for the sword, it's for soldiers and rooks. And then for the sight, it's for lancer and berserker. For bow, it's archer and treasure hunter. And then for staff, it's mage, berserker, and treasure hunter. And lastly, the relic is for cleric. Then there's also the new defense gear, which are damage down XXLs. So if we wanna take a look at how they look like within the game, let's switch on over here. And here's Maria. Sword, the sight, the bow, the staff, the relic, and then the defense gear. And then here's the defense gear too. So here are the following exchanges in Japanese Unison League. They tend to change the amounts between global and Japanese Unison League because of the difference of spenders in both games. Since in Japanese Unison League, there's more spenders compared to global, as far as I know. And here are the following animations for SSR Maria. And then here are the animations for You Are Maria. Speaking of, I would like to plug an Instagram account which posts animations of monsters. She's a dear friend of mine, and her account is called devious_mm. She also works at the Dango link server at Discord. So check her content out. She's awesome. Now for the next part. If you remember my rant on the previous video about how it's hard to sell stuff with the new format, now they did this. They listened to my ramblings and they added an option so that you'll be able to sell all kinds of gear in one go, like this. And then I'll try it again. Oh wait, I have way too many of these weapons around. Oh, there we go. So as you can see here, there's weapon gear and then there's headgear. All in one go. So that's really, really nice. It used to be that it's just one gear type before this update, so that'll really be handy. Speaking of, they increased the limit of the storage to 1,500. So you can see me right now. It takes 1 gem to fill 10, so I can do this all day because I like maximizing my storage. And as you read on the right side earlier, there are new potentials for the following monsters, which is Cordelia and Ava. So firstly, let's look at Cordelia. Here are the stats, and then here are the following potentials. So she has the Despair resistance, which is pretty rare. And then here's Ava. So the stats are here, and then here are the following potentials. So next up, the Unison League Anniversary event has come and passed, and on the live stream, they showcased the enlightenment for Simone and Enomis. So here comes their enlightened forms. Weirdly enough, they change names, like Simone becomes Enomis with the S capitalized for some reason. I guess this plays on the bipolar nature of the same character. So as you can see with Enomis here, she becomes Simone with the E capitalized. So here are the following skills, and also the passive skill since it's an enlightened monster for Simone. And then for Enomis, here are the following skills and passive skills. So the requirements for them. Weirdly enough, as a fire element monster, here's how she fully looks like. Look at that weapon. It's larger than her. So, weirdly enough, as a fire monster, she has time element requirements. So, she needs a time orb, she needs a light and dark orb here, and the cipher medal. And the inverse is true for Enomis. Look, the weapon is also huge. And then here's the requirements. As you can see, she needs fire orb, and then the red Pasaking, and then the usual fire enlightenment materials. And then they'll have ranked guild raid soon in the Kronos server of Japanese Unison League. It's still the same old, and this time it's boosted with fire element. We've had 3 new 5th anniversary illustrations since last time, and they will be the last art for this year. So we'll have to wait for next year for new artwork. So this time it's Momohime, and then Neza and Palviti. No Merlin artwork this year, but this will do, I guess. And then there's Ibaraki Doji, Virtuous Nobility, and Shuten Doji. So that'll be it for the 5th anniversary of Unison League. Not because there's one more thing to cover for this video. And remember when they drew a monster on the spot every year for each anniversary event? So this will be the new monster for said event. So they drew it on the spot there. They had their Unison League artists live, and the audience instructed on what features the monster will have. So apparently her name is Namako. And then here is a Twitter icon for Namako. And that'll be all for this week in Japanese Unison League updates. I apologize because prior to this, I was farming the materials for Enomis Enlightenment, and while I was waiting for the next interval of his Super United Defense, I passed out, and then I woke up to the global event already happening. Which kinda makes half the content of this video moot because it's already out in global. Which I again apologize for that. So, my next video is gonna be Monster Hunter World. I'm gonna be streaming that this weekend with my friends. So, I hope you'll be around for that. And if there are upcoming updates in Japanese Unison League, I'll make some more videos about it. So, that'll be all. Happy holidays. TaikunZ, zoning out.